excited for that opportunity. Dakota Valley, should they win tonight against Tri-Valley, will be riding a 13-game win streak and will be undefeated on the season. As we're a team that's riding a 23-game winning streak and undefeated at 12-0 on this season. So two teams where something we'll have to give, two teams that love to play up tempo and get out and score some points.
Going to be a great one tomorrow night. I'm excited. I know everyone else is excited. Make sure that game starts at 8:30 tomorrow night. So we'll keep you updated here, but the radio will be kicking off pregame coverage right around 8 o'clock, 8:15 live from the Corn Palace tomorrow night. Back to the action tonight, though. We just got tipped off here from the Kazakh Center. Here we go. Kazakhs Lady Couriers here. Your Kazakhs here riding a one-game win streak after a big win at Chester this past Tuesday. Can they continue to keep that hot? They move to 2. We will see. Here we go. Reagan Johnson left block layup up and good. Kazakhs then about to a 2-0 lead. Right under 8 to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Couriers on offense. Number 2, Maddie Van Overbeek running the point. She kicks out to the top. The key to number 1, Schmidt. Schmidt goes right corner to number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo goes down low, kick out to the right corner, back up top. The key to Van Overbeek. She goes right elbow now to number 4, Schmidt. Schmidt trying to go down low. Goes it down low, tipped away by Schneider. And here comes Bloker. Bloker pulling it down the floor to Reagan Johnson. Reagan Johnson right lane layup up, down, good, count it, and one more. Reagan Johnson, the junior, number 23, the Energizer Bunny for this Kazakh squad. Gets on the board again here. The Kazakhs jump out to a quick 4-0 lead with one more coming at the line here for the junior Reagan Johnson. Reagan Johnson's first free throw up and good. Kazakhs 5-0, under 7 to go. Reagan Johnson has all the Kazakh points so far. 5-0 is the score. Kazakhs showing a full court press look here. Here come the Couriers on offense. Number 4, Jason Schmidt, left corner. Top of the key now to number 1, Schmidt. Or Van Overbeek, back to Schmidt, left corner, no good. Rebound goes to Bloker. Here come the Kazakhs. Bloker running the point tonight for the Kazakhs. Goes out to the left elbow to Schneider. Schneider skip past her sister Abby Schneider, right elbow. Now back to the left elbow to Julia Schneider. Julia Schneider 3, up, down, offline, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Courier basketball.
Yeah, great start here for the Lady Cossacks at getting 5 quick ones on the point and drawing a couple fouls on the Dell Rapids Couriers.
Both teams trying to run the floor here, both showing on the defense side of the ball they're going to press the issue, and then on offense, same thing. Both want to shoot and get out and run, and we'll see if that energy can be sustained throughout this game and who can last playing this aggressive style of basketball. Here come the Couriers. Number 4, Schmidt, right elbow. Back out top to key number 2, Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek looking for the calls from her new head coach, first-year head coach Dustin Steckler.
Dustin Steckler, and he's being assisted by Mark Shriver and Ross Huska. So he surrounded himself with a couple of guys with lots of experience and head coaching experience, and lots of years under their belt. So he surrounded himself with a great staff.
Back to the Couriers, talking of great staff and great things. Couriers get it down low right, blocked. Number 30, Becky Dorn. She puts the layup up and good. Count it and one more. The foul on the play is by Julia Schneider, her first foul. Back to Ross Huska. He's a really good football coach. Big, long-time coach up there in the Dell Rapids.
Yes, and it was on those basketball staffs as well, and was helping in Madison for years. So it's great to see him there.
Here come the Kazakhs on offense. Bloker right corner 3 offline, no good. Score remains at 5-3 with under 6 to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Couriers. Number 1, Schmidt right corner 3 offline, no good. In and out. Rebound goes to Bjerke. Bjerke got it poked away more from her. She lost it, stepped out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Couriers there. Couriers catch a break on offense. They're going to be inbounding the ball right below the Kazakh hoop, right in front of the Kazakh bench. Here come the Couriers. Number 2, Van Overbeek kicks it out right elbow to number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo, little jumper, no good. She gets her own rebound, goes back up with it, loses it.
Actually blocked by her own teammate there, number 30. Kind of inadvertently blocked that, and they're both kind of laughing it off and giggling about it.
And Kazakhs here at a 5-3 lead, under 5 to go here into the first quarter. Number 12 for the Couriers, Zoe Hilmo. They're going to poke the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be Kazakh ball. You're inbounding it from the right front of the score table is Bjerke. She goes left elbow to Schneider. Back out right elbow now to Julia Schneider. Julia Schneider skip back left elbow to Abby Schneider. Abby Schneider top of key to Bloker. Bloker back out top to Schneider. Left elbow to Bjerke. Right elbow now to Schneider. Schneider 3 up, down, no good. Excuse me, not Schneider. Bloker 3, right elbow, no good.
Schneider did grab a big rebound there and will be going to the foul line.
Speaking of so many Schneiders and all these different Schneiders and S's on the floor, Bloker had that right elbow 3 wide open, missed it, and like Coach Vincent said, Abby Schneider, big rebound there, got fouled on the way up. She's going to get 2 free throws at the line. First one is good.
Good to see these free throws going in right away. You know, the Siston game, that did not go our way. Now we're 2 out of 2 here tonight.
Yeah, free throws, man, a big part of what the Kazakhs wanted to get better at all season. And you see right there, a second missed free throw there by Abby Schneider. Coach Granum's emphasis has been, let's make these free throws, get the free points. They're free points, let's not waste them. Kazakhs 6, Dell Rapids 3, under 5 to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Couriers on offense, number 1, Maddie Schmidt, left elbow. Goes back up right elbow now to number 4, Schmidt. Jackson Schmidt, her sister, rebound is up, shots up, down, and no good. Rebound goes to Julia Schneider, fell down on the play, got knocked out by Schmidt. So it's going to be Kazakh basketball, foul on Dorn.
And Dell Rapids is going to have to start managing fouls now as they're starting to add up. That's number 32nd foul and their 4th team foul already just 3 minutes into this game.
Here come the Kazakhs leading 6-3 under 5 to go in the first quarter. Bjerke kicking out to Julia Schneider. Kazakhs facing a full court press here by the Couriers. Julia Schneider crossing the midcourt logo, got fouled trying to get past the double team. Foul was called on, let's see here, number
Schmidt.
1, Schmidt. Maggie Schmidt, a junior, 5'5" guard junior out of Dell Rapids.
Be her first foul and the team's 5th.
Here come the Kazakhs, Abby Schneider, right elbow. Back out top of the key to Bjerke. Bjerke wanting to slow it down, kicks it left elbow now to Bloker. Bloker kicks it back out to Bjerke. Left elbow, top of the key now to Reagan Johnson. Right elbow to Bloker. Bloker looking for somewhere to go. She's going to go down low to the baseline to Abby Schneider. Right side of the court now. Back out right elbow down to Bloker. Down the paint to Johnson. Johnson back up top of the key to Bjerke. Bjerke 3 up, down and good. Bjerke's 3. First points of the game for her. Kazakhs 9, Dell Rapids 3. Under 5 to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Couriers. Number 2 running the point. Overbeek kicks it out to number 1, Schmidt. Back to Overbeek. Back out to, Schmidt. Couple Schmidts here, couple Overbeeks here in this lineup. Right elbow now to Van Overbeek.
Both teams playing a zone defense. The Cossacks in a 3-2 look and the Dell Rapids in a 2-3 look.
Rebound goes to Abby Schneider after the missed shot by Van Overbeek. Bloker bringing the ball on the floor, goes left corner to Bjerke, top of the key to Bloker. Bloker goes right elbow now to Schneider. Schneider 3, up and out, no good. Rebound goes to the Couriers, and here come the Couriers on offense, facing that full court press. The Kazakhs have shown a lot of that here in the last couple of weeks, of an affinity to really push the issue on defense. Down low is number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo's shot is blocked by the Kazakhs, and here come the Kazakhs. Julia
nice
Schneider.
Pass.
Down low to Reagan Johnson, layup up, down and good. Like Bill Vinton said, nice pass there by Julia Schneider. Got the ball and threw it out right away to Johnson, cutting down the lane. Layup was up and good. Kazakhs 11, Dell Rapids 3.
Be a turnover on Dell Rapids, so it'll be Sioux Valley basketball.
Into the game for the Kazakhs comes number 24, Jada Knutson. For number 3, Isabel Bloke. On the floor for the Kazakhs right now is Abby Schneider, Julia Schneider, Jada Knutson, Reagan Johnson, and Ashley Bjerke. Kazakhs basketball here. Julia Schneider goes left block to Bjerke, back out to Schneider, back to Abby Schneider, right elbow. Down low to Knutson. Good ball here by the Kazakhs. Back down low to Reagan Johnson. Layup no good. Rebound goes to Reagan Johnson, and the Kazakhs reset. Julia Schneider, top of the key to Reagan Johnson. Back out left elbow to Julia Schneider. Julia Schneider 3 offline, no good. Rebound goes to Abby Schneider. Back out to Julia Schneider. Left corner down to Bjerke. Bjerke skip pass right elbow to Johnson. Johnson cuts down low right lane. Layup up and no good. Rebound goes to Knutson. Layup up and good. Dana Knutson, a freshman here.
Great rebound and finished it with her left hand.
Jada Knutson, 6-foot freshman, played good in the JV game. Someone that Coach Granum and this staff is excited about to see the growth potential out of the freshman, the 6-foot freshman out of Sioux Valley. Leading 13-3 now is the Kazakhs. Ball's thrown away by the Couriers, and here come the Kazakhs. Abby Schneider tries to throw the ball down floor, loses it, regains it, and then throws it out of bounds. Grabbing her head, she knows she made a mistake. Their turnover, Courier basketball.
3rd turnover of the ball game so far here for Sioux Valley. And, you know, I like the move. Knutson coming in, giving the Cossacks some more size in there. Her and Reagan attacking the inside, and it allows Abby Schneider to be on the outside against that 2-3 zone.
Kazakhs 13, Dell Rapids 3, under 2 to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Couriers. Down low to number 10, Barnhart. Barnhart goes back out left elbow to number 2, Van Overbeek. Back out right corner now to Barnhart. Barnhart goes in the middle lane, layup up, no good. Rebound goes to Barnhart. She gets it out to number 20, DeStichter. DeStichter goes left corner now to number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo skip past top of the key now to number 2, Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek 3 up and good. Nothing but net there by the 5'2 junior. Kazakhs 13, Dell Rapids 6, under a minute 50 to go in this first quarter. Here come the Kazakhs. Bjerke trapped in the right corner, or that kind of that death zone. You don't want to get caught in that area right behind.
Yeah, quick timeout here, and that's okay in order to save a turnover.
We're going to get to a quick 30-second break here on B93.7. This is B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. This is Cash Clear alongside me, Bill Vincent. Kazakhs 13, Dell Rapids 6, back in 30 seconds or less. Back here on B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. This is Cash Clear alongside me, head coach Bill Vincent. We got boys basketball tomorrow at the Corn Palace, kicking off at 8:30. Number 1 Dakota Valley versus number 3 Sioux Valley. Right now, we also got some Kazakh weekend basketball to kick off your weekend, I should say. Your Lady Kazakhs taking on the Dell Rapids Couriers. Kazakhs leading this thing 13-6. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Let's jump back into it. Reagan Johnson down low, goes back at left elbow to Julia Schneider, goes down baseline to Jada Knudsen. Back to Reagan Johnson, left elbow to Julia Schneider. Julia Schneider's 3 offline, no good. And if you couldn't tell, I'm talking faster than usual. Nice steal. Kazakhs moving the ball well. Kazakhs get the ball in the steal. Julia Schneider going down right lane, layup up and no good there. One-on-one, Schneider missed the layup. The chance, the three-point opportunity goes away, but she's still going to go to the line here, shoot a couple of free throws.
Yeah, and then the next foul will be the bonus, so the Kazakhs could see some trips to the foul line here.
Kazakhs moving the ball really, really fast on offense here, real crisply. Want to get a lot of good open looks here off the ball movement.
Yeah, that 2-3 zone's allowing them to spin the ball around. They want to get the ball to the short corner along the baseline, and then they're looking for the high post cutting towards the rim, which is Reagan Johnson, and that's an unfortunate violation there. They'll take points off the board. Julia
Schneider there stepped over the line, so it's going to be Courier basketball. The Kazakhs do lead this thing 14-6, and besides those open threes the Kazakhs have given up, it's been a decent first quarter, I should say, of defense.
Yeah, the Kazakhs have come out ready to play. Coach Grantham, Coach Matson, they have their team ready to go.
Here come the Couriers in offense. Number 34, Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey's a 5'8 freshman. Kind of a similar situation the Kazakhs are in. They're playing, the Dell Rapids Couriers are playing a lot of freshmen, a lot of younger players, trying to find that mix.
Yeah, trying to build their program, a new coach, kind of a new staff put together.
Here come the Couriers in offense in the left corner, number 20, DeStichter. Skips it out right elbow now to number 34, Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey goes right corner now to number 10, Barnhart. Barnhart down low. I didn't see the number.
Number 12 got that bucket, Hilmo.
Kazakhs 14, Dell Rapids 8. Here come the Kazakhs. Reagan Johnson going down the floor, stolen away by number 12, Hilmo, and here comes Hilmo. Losing her footing, she regains it, goes out right elbow now to number 10, Barnhart. Barnhart goes down low to number 34, Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey drives baseline, layup up and no good. Good defense there by Schneider. And here come the Kazakhs. Julia Schneider, skip pass across to the right corner to Blocher. Blocher drives baseline. Tries to kick it back out to Reagan Johnson. She does. Top of the key to Julia Schneider. Down low to Jada Knudsen. Great pass by Schneider. Layup by Knudsen is no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. No good as well. But she was fouled the play. She's going to send her to the line. Great pass there by Julia Schneider.
It was. Saw the diagonal against the zone and gave Jada a pretty good look.
Chance where she put the ball only where she could get it. She did get it. Missed both free throws, but she's going to get a chance here at the free throw line to make up for those with 2 free throws here. First free throw by the freshman Knudsen is up and good. Kazakhs 15 here. Rapids 8 with one more pending free throw. Into the game for the Kazakhs. Interesting development here comes number 10, Sydney Hespy. Hespy is as I look at my official roster, I want to make sure I get this right. Sydney Hespy is a 5'5 sophomore, same age as Julia Schneider and a lot of this core group. Has played well in that JV and has earned some looks in varsity.
She'll help this team out, especially against the zone. She's a gal that can come in and knock it down.
Kazakhs 16, Dell Rapids 8. Here come the Couriers, number 10. Number 10, Barnhart drives middle lane.
Paul Ortman all over the travel call there by the Dell Rapids girl.
Kazakhs get the ball back here. Kazakhs 16, Dell Rapids 8. Into the game for the Kazakhs comes Julia Schneider back in for Hespy. Under 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This is going to be a last-second shot attempt here for the Kazakhs. Julia Schneider goes to Reagan Johnson. 2 seconds left. Johnson, kind of a half-court heave there, threw it up. Lost her footing there. No foul call. That's going to be the quarter. No foul call. No, the shot was up. Didn't even get close, though. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Kazakhs lead here 16-8 as we enter the second quarter here. This is B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. We're going to be back here in 60 seconds or less. The Valley Mart in Volga is a local and family-owned convenience Back here on B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network, this is Cash Clare alongside me, Coach Bill Vincent of the Sioux Valley men's team. Sioux Valley sitting at 11-0, looking to go into tomorrow night and storm the party at the Hanson Classic there, or at the Corn Palace. Going to be some great basketball tomorrow in Mitchell.
Yeah, actually 12-0 with that last win over Chester on Tuesday night. I think everyone, including the radio announcers, everybody looking forward to Saturday already. Maybe let that one slip through our mind. Paul Ortman, Jastrom, and Larson. Great officiating crew here tonight. Lots of experience, lots of state tournaments for these guys out here officiating tonight.
Kazakh Lady Basketball here on B93.7. Kazakhs leading 16-8. Here we go back in the action here, the second quarter as we get started. Here come the Kazakhs. Blocher goes right elbow to Bjerke. Bjerke right elbow goes to it down low to Schneider. Back out right elbow now to Stevens. Stevens skips it to Bjerke. Bjerke to Blocher. Blocher down low to Schneider. Back on top to Bjerke. Bjerke left elbow to Blocher. Blocher three up line, no good. Rebound goes to Abby Schneider. She puts it back up. Left-hand layup. Left block is good. Abby Schneider there, and the Kazakhs showing great ball movement. Score 18-8 now. Back up to 10 as the Kazakhs lead. Here come the Couriers on offense.
Yeah, the ball is definitely spinning around for the Cossacks tonight.
Fidelki left corner goes down low to number 12. Hilmo, 2-point attempts up and good little floater there. Kazakhs 18, Dell Rapids 10. Here come the Kazakhs. Abby Schneider goes left corner to Stevens. Back up top left elbow to Schneider. Schneider left elbow three wide open up and no good. Rebound goes to number 44, Claire Winja Sam Price.
I think she had 6 of those go down for the other night in Chester.
She had a great night, 18 points at Chester. She was the Sioux Valley Student Athlete Spotlight on Thursday. Did a great job there, the senior out of Sioux Valley. Kazakhs down, up 18-12 now after a Hilmo left block layup, and timeout's going to go to the Kazakhs. Jamie Graham wants a timeout here to get his girls' heads reset here. Kazakhs 18, Rapids 12, a good one here. Tonight she's been under wraps by the Kazakhs, but this girl Zoe Hilmo, the 5'7" juniors, kind of stepped up tonight in her absence and played well.
Nice little player, and Dell Rapids is going to stick here with their 2-3. Coach Grantham has to be really pleased. Only 2 team fouls after the amount of fouls that they had in that Sisseton game.
Back to the action we go here. Kazakhs leading 18-12, under 6 to go here in the first half. Reagan Johnson missed a layup, and here come the Couriers on offense. Number 44 running the ball, Claire Winja Sam Price, goes left elbow to number 20 Distigter. Left corner now to Hilmo. Hilmo shots no good. Rebound goes to the Couriers, Claire Winja. And here come the Couriers on offense. Number 20 Distigter goes left corner to Hilmo. Hilmo back out to Distigter. Winja. Winja right elbow. Back out top of the key to number 34, Fidelki. Fidelki left elbow now to number 20, Distigter. Distigter skip past the Winja. Winja three up and good from the right elbow. Kazakhs 18, Dell Rapids 15. Dell Rapids, after being down 10 a couple moments ago, have crept this thing within 3. Here come the Kazakhs. Reagan Johnson right elbow, hands off to Schneider. Schneider top of the key to Blocher. Back out right elbow to Schneider. Down low to Johnson, top of the key to Blocher. Blocher left elbow to Bjerke. Back out to Blocher. Right corner now to Abby Schneider. She thinks about a 3, goes down low to Knutson. Knutson, nice cutting pass to Reagan Johnson. Johnson missed the floater. Good movement here by the Kazakhs. They're moving the ball at breakneck speed. And the Dell Rapids Couriers have kind of picked up that ball movement as well. Both teams moving the ball while snapping it around. And we'll see if the Couriers can potentially tie it in this possession. They're down 18-15, under 5 to go here in the first half. Couriers, Winja, right corner, goes down low to number 10, Barnhart. Barnhart left block, left block, I should say, to Hilmo. Hilmo's 3 layup is up and no good. Rebound goes to the Kazakhs. Here come the Kazakhs. Blocher to Knutson. Knutson top of the key to Bjerke. Bjerke goes left elbow now to Schneider. Schneider drives the middle lane, kicks it back out to Blocher. Blocher goes left elbow now to Johnson. Back out to Blocher. Right elbow now to Abby Schneider. Schneider down low to Knutson. Right corner now to Schneider. Schneider 3 up and no good. Rebound goes to the Couriers. A lot of ball movement here. It's almost
great ball movement. We'd like to see maybe Isabel Blocher get involved at getting up some shot attempts here as she's scoreless early in this game.
I'm sure that'll change here soon. Back to the Courier side of the ball on the side of the court. Couriers find it wide open. Distigter left corner 3 is up and no good. Rebound goes to Hilmo. Hilmo puts it back up, gets fouled. This Hilmo girl is finding ways to get to the line. May not be the prettiest stat line, but she's finding ways to put points on the board and keep these guys in it.
Yeah, and Drew Jada Knutson's second foul. Only the 3rd team foul, though, on the Cossacks.
Yeah, like you said, a complete different type of game here for the Cossacks. You've struggled with fouls and free throws all year. Today, so far, the Cossacks only have 3 team fouls compared to the Dell Rapids 7. First free throw there by Hilmo was good, makes the score 18-16 in favor of the Cossacks. And into the game for the Cossacks comes a young player, Kira Cruz. She's an 8th grader a 6-foot center, and someone that has that Cruz bloodline that, as you know, Coach Vincent, was very dangerous back in the 80s.
Yes, a good D. Smith name, basketball tradition. I see Grandma and Grandpa here tonight to watch her play. Her dad Dan's up here. She'll be a good help and a good rotation here with Jada Knutson, so they can keep some size down low against this 2-3 zone.
Kazakhs leading 18-17, under 4 to go in the first half. Here come the Kazakhs. Reagan Johnson baseline, tries to go right corner, a wide open Bjerke. She gets fouled in the play. Foul's going to be on number 32, Liz Price. It'll be her first foul, as you heard PA announcer Otis Hilbert mention. So it's going to send Reagan Johnson in the line, because the Kazakhs are in bonus. There's 18 fouls in Dell Rapids compared to the 3 of Sioux Valley.
Yeah, Dells is having to manage foul trouble here this first half.
First free throw by Reagan Johnson is good. If she makes a second one there, this is potentially extend this lead to a 3-point game. Great game so far. Both teams playing very similarly, like to move the ball around, full court press, that zone look, kind of pressure basketball. It's a fun one.
And the Cossacks are knocking it down from the foul line. 6 out of 7. Had one waved off that also went in. Might have jinxed them there with that one. But it's a good thing because Dell's, 8-2 in this period so far. Kind of on a run here offensively.
Kazakhs there, like you said, Reagan Johnson missed a second free throw, so it's going to be Kazakhs 19, Dell Rapids 17 under 4 to go here in the first half. Here come the Couriers on offense. Number 2, Van Overbeek, goes left elbow now to Winja. Back on top to Van Overbeek. Right corner now to number 34, Fiddlekey. Back out top to Van Overbeek. Down low right block to number 10, Barnhart. Good look there. Right block layup is good. Kazakhs tied it. Dell Rapids ties these things up with the Kazakhs. 19-19 all. Here come the Kazakhs in offense. Julia Schneider, top of the key to Cruz. Left elbow out to Schneider. Abby Schneider, left elbow 3. Up, down, and good. Abby Schneider answers the call. Her first 3 of the night. Kazakhs 22, Dell Rapids 19. Under 3 to go here in the first half. Here comes Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek kicks it out right elbow to Barnhart. Barnhart back up top to Van Overbeek. She's going to reset. Van Overbeek goes left elbow now to Winja. Winja bringing it top of the key, now goes right elbow to number 34, Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey drives baseline, tries to put the little floater up from right outside the right block. She was fouled in the play by number 40, or excuse me, correction, number 2, Bjerke. So it's going to send number 34, Fiddlekey, to the line, shoot a pair of free throws here to potentially bring this game back within 3.
Yeah, the foul trouble, not necessarily hurting the Cossacks, but fouling on a shot is going to put them at the foul line.
First free throw here by Fiddlekey. The freshman is up and good. Into the game for the Kazakhs comes number 3, Isabel Bloker, for number 2, Bjerke.
Dell Rapids has shuffled a lot of people in and out of the game. Of course, part of that because of the foul trouble that they have.
Second free throw here by Fiddlekey is up and good as well. Couriers draw this thing within 1, 22-21, under 3 to go here in the first half. Julia Schneider, left elbow, goes to the right block to number 40, Cruz. Back up top of the key to Schneider. Schneider goes left elbow to Bloker. Bloker left corners to Schneider. Back up top of the key to Schneider. Down low to Cruz. Cruz fighting for it. Goes left corner to Schneider. Abby Schneider, 3, up, down, and no good. A little hard there off the right side of the rim. And here come the Couriers on offense. Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek running the point for the Couriers. The older statesman of the group, she's the junior. Goes right corner now to number 34, Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey drives right lane, tries to dish it back out to the kind of the top of the key there. Was fouled to play, called on number 3, Bloker. So it's going to be Courier basketball inbounding it from right below the Kazakh basket. Van Overbeek to inbound the ball for the Couriers. She goes right elbow to number 34, Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey goes left elbow now to Barnhart. Barnhart goes left corner to number 44, Winja. Winja 3 offline, no good. Rebound goes to Fiddlekey. Fiddlekey kicks it down low to the right block to number 32, Price. Price right block, layup up, down, and good. Kazakhs lose their Couriers get the first lead in the game, 23-22, and just like that, Couriers get the ball stolen away by number 34, Fiddlekey. She just right lane, puts the layup up, down. It was no good, but she was fouled to play by number 12, Julia Schneider. It'll be her second personal. So it's going to send Fiddlekey to the line, shoot a pair of free throws. Fiddlekey, Coach Vincent, she's a 5'8 freshman, another player that's made an impact today.
Yeah, and a nice-looking player here, and you see Dell Rapids kind of getting into their bench and getting into some young players and getting them involved.
Couriers with their first lead of the day, 23-22. Couriers over top your Lady Kazakhs with under 2 to go here in the first half. Second free throw by Fiddlekey is good. Make that 24-22. How do the Kazakhs respond to this run? We will see. Here comes Julia Schneider and the Kazakhs. Schneider, right elbow. Goes down low to Abby Schneider. Ball's poked away by the Couriers. Kind of a irresponsible pass there by Schneider. Couriers kind of tightening up in the middle there, trying to take away that pass down low, because the Cossacks want to get it down low, then kick it back out again, get that ball moving there. Couriers are starting to catch on.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers there by the Cossacks, something that they were taking really well care of the basketball so far in this game. But Dell Rapids is really good at that traditionally out of their zone, at kind of making those adjustments and reading passing lanes.
Just how we said that, it was good job by the Couriers. The Cossacks still back away, same type of play, and now the Couriers still back away. So here come the Couriers on offense here. Again, kind of a game of two-hand touch or hot potato with the basketball. And here come the Couriers on offense. Number 10, Barnhart, right in front of the Cossack bench there. Reagan Johnson and Julia trying to try trapping her. Johnson fouled her. So it's going to send number 10, Barnhart, to the line for the Couriers. Cossacks now, we talked about how good they were doing with fouls. Just like that, snap of the fingers, they're on run right now of 4 fouls in a row compared to the Couriers, none.
Yeah, and I think part of that is Dell Rapids got it going a little bit offensively, so you're trying a little bit harder, you're picking up the intensity, trying to stop them from getting out of it. Another part of it is we just didn't have a lot of fouls, so we could be a little more aggressive. The Reagan Johnson only her first foul of the game.
First quarter was all Cossacks momentum-wise. Second quarter it's been all Couriers. Couriers take a 25-22 lead here with 1:43 to go here in the first half. On the floor for the Cossacks right now, if you're just tuning in, this is B93.7, home of the Cossack Sports Network. This is Cash Clare alongside me, Coach Bill Vincent. Your Lady Cossacks, like I said, trailing 25-22. On the floor for the Cossacks right now is Knudsen, Johnson, Schneider sisters, and Bloker. And on that missed free throw there, Jada Knudsen went for the rebound, got fouled, so we're going to walk down to the other side of the floor, and some more bonus shots here for the Cossacks now. Cossacks here needing momentum of any sort just to kind of get the momentum back in their favor.
Yeah, only have a 6-point quarter going, one of those coming from the foul line, and a teachable moment there for the Lady Warriors head coach Dustin Steckler. I'm sure that wasn't an on the back that he wanted to see his girls get there, and just a free walk to the other end for Jada Knudsen to shoot too.
Knudsen's first free throw is offline, no good, hard off the back of the rim, and here come the Couriers with 1:30 to go in the first half. They lead 25-22. Schmidt bringing the balls across the line. She goes to Van Overbeek, who skips past it over to Winja. Winja right elbow, back out top to Schmidt. Schmidt goes left corner to Van Overbeek, back out top to Schmidt now. Schmidt goes right elbow now to Winja, back out top to Schmidt. Schmidt, Reagan Johnson tries to go down low to number, number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo gets tied up in the play. Good job there, I believe, by, was it Knudsen or Johnson? I didn't see the...
I couldn't really tell. I think it was Knudsen who got that one tied up, and she's got a knack for doing stuff like that.
Jump ball force, Cossack possession there. Here we go. Can the Cossacks capitalize? They're down 25-22, a minute to go in the first half. Reagan Johnson, left corner, goes left elbow to Schneider. Back out left corner to Bloker. Bloker goes left elbow to Schneider. Down low to Johnson. Johnson skip pass right corner to Abby Schneider. Pump fakes, drives. Left elbow out to Julia Schneider. Down low to Reagan Johnson. Left corner to Bloker. Bloker three contested. Up and no good. Rebound goes to Abby Schneider. She loses her footing. Kicks it out to Bloker. Left corner. Top of the key to Schneider.
Got an injury on the floor, I believe.
And Abby Schneider has been down on the floor ever since that layup. She went up to go, or ever since that rebound. She went to go to, it kind of fell awkwardly at her ankle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee, reaching kind of down that left leg there, and she's going to come off on her own power.
So it looks like she's going to be okay there, just a little hobbled. We'll see what, we'll keep you informed of what's going on with Abby Schneider. But in the floor, taking her place was Bierke. Here come the Cossacks. Bloker right elbow now to Schneider. Left elbow now to Bierke. Top of key to Bloker. Back right elbow to Schneider. Left elbow out to Bloker. Bloker looking for somewhere to go. Goes left corner now to Bierke. Bierke skip pass to Schneider. Schneider right elbow goes down low to Knudsen. Knudsen goes back up right elbow to Schneider. Stolen away by Van Overbeek. And here come the Couriers. They're up 25-22. Shot clock turned off. 25 seconds and counting here in the first half. Here come the Couriers. Schmidt, right elbow, goes right corner now to Hilmo. Hilmo skip pass to Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek contested three by Johnson. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Barnhart. Barnhart goes back up with the layup. Layup is up and no good. She got her forearm smacked there. Let's see who the foul
was on. I believe it's going to be the third personal foul on Julia Schneider.
Julia Schneider there, just one of those fouls you want to hit your forehead on, something you didn't need to do.
Yeah, just get the half there, but that happens when you're playing hard. Fouls will accumulate.
First free throw here by Barnhart is good. Cossacks, after our first quarter of nothing but the Cossacks, they've kind of come out deflated here in the second quarter. They're down 26-22. First free throw here by Barnhart was good. Second free throw coming here from the junior. Second free throw good by Barnhart. Scores now 27-22. 14 seconds to go in the first half. Here come the Cossacks. Shot clock turned off. Julia Schneider down to the right block to Reagan Johnson. Johnson moved her feet too much there, traveled. It's going to be turnover.
Dells is going to get one more chance after the Cossacks' 9th turnover of the half. And Laren Stevens checking in for Sioux Valley.
Game clock here at 8 seconds. Here we go. Here come the Couriers. Van Overbeek almost stolen by Bloker. Van Overbeek left elbow goes left corner to Hilmo. Hilmo drives in baseline. Goes up a kind of a hard floater off the back of the backboard. Shot's no good, and that's going to take us to halftime. A slow-moving third quarter coupled by a fast-moving second quarter and a momentumous shift change for both squads there in the first half. Takes the Dell Rapids Couriers, the Lady Qs, into halftime with a halftime lead of 27-22. This is B93.7, home of the back here on B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. We're just getting ready to tip off here from the second half here from the Kazakh Center. Your Lady Kazakhs leading the Dell Rapids Couriers the Couriers leading the Kazakhs 28-29 now, 22. Here we go in offense for the Kazakhs. Julia Schneider bringing the ball down the floor for the Kazakhs. Couriers showing that same type of pressure defense they did in the first half. And here we go, Bloker, right elbow three, up, down, and good. They set up a setup play there.
You like to see that. Like to see her get a touch and get a look at the basket right away.
Love to see it. Kazakhs 25, Dell Rapids 29. Kazakhs need to come out there and show that some momentum can be taken back from them, and they did. Here we go.
And Cossacks in man-to-man defense.
Van Overbeek here running the point for the Couriers. Kicks it out to number 1, Schmidt. Schmidt goes right lane, little floater. Kind of an ugly floater there. Up and good. Kazakhs trailed 25-31. Here come the Kazakhs back in offense. Julia Schneider crossing the midcourt logo. Backs it up, wants to slow it down. Kicks it to Bjerke, back out to Schneider. Left elbow now to Abby Schneider. Schneider kicks it out to Bjerke. Left corner, goes right corner now to Julia Schneider. Schneider, Julia Schneider.
Great set there by the Cossacks, a little circle action where they'll try to get the ball down to the short corner on that last cutter coming through.
Left corner now to Abby Schneider. Abby Schneider looking for someone to go, goes down low to Reagan Johnson. Back up left elbow to Julia Schneider. Contested three, offline, no good. Strong rebound goes to number 30, Dorn. And here
Rapids seems to be pushing it harder this half at us.
Here come the Couriers, number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo drives in, kicks it back out back down low. Who kicks it back out to her? A little mid-range Jace, no good by Hilmo. And here come the Kazakhs. Bloker drives in right lane, layup up, down, and good. She's good at that, getting down low and find through contested layups. Layups good. Kazakhs 27, Dell Rapids 31.
It's only been a couple possessions, but Isabel Bloker looks like a different player so far this second half.
A much more motivated 8th grader here in the second half after the first half that's been unusually eerily quiet for the 8th grader Isabel Bloker. Both teams coming out on fire though, playing real aggressive. Who will take back this lead? We will see. Here come the Kazakhs. Bjerke, top of the key, kicks it left elbow out to Bloker. Bloker goes down baseline to Abby Schneider. Back at left corner to Bloker. Tries to go top of the key to Julia Schneider. Gets it stolen away there. Kind of a lazy pass there. Picked off by Van Overbeek, but luckily she took that out of bounds. It's going to stay Kazakh basketball. On the floor for the Kazakhs in the second half is Bloker, Schneider, Bjerke, and Johnson.
Both teams kind of going the same way, I believe, so it'll be interesting to see how long Dell Rapids holds on to these starters before digging into that bench. I do think they inserted number 10 into the second half starting lineup.
Right elbow, Reagan Johnson tries to drive in, picked up a feet there and traveled, so it's going to be turnover, Kazakh basketball. The key to the Dell Rapids the first half was a lot of their bench. I mean,
yeah, this Barnhart girl who they put in the second half starting lineup had a 5-point second quarter. So they went with her here to start the second half, and they're trying to find her as well.
She had a great first or second half, and right there she has another great player there. Drives middle lane, gets fouled.
That could be. See who that goes against. Okay, against Ashley Bjerke. We were hoping that wasn't on Schneider. Would have been her 4th.
Julia Schneider's already has 3 fouls, playing with fire right now, playing in the third quarter. Luckily, it wasn't on her. Barnhart at the line for the Couriers to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw by Barnhart is offline. And it's going to keep that lead at 31-27 in favor of the Couriers. Second free throw coming at the line from the junior, Barnhart. Barnhart's second free throw is up and no good as well. Rebound goes to Reagan Johnson, and here come the Kazakhs. Julia Schneider drives right lane, hands it off right elbow, right corner now to Bloker. Bloker kicks it back out to Bjerke, back right elbow to Bloker. Bloker open 3, up, down, and short. No good there. A little more juice in there, and she would have had it.
That'll be our ball. Double touch there, kind of off the head of the Courier.
Bjerke tipped it, and it went off Bjerke's hand right into Van Overbeek's head of the Couriers. And it went out of bounds, and here we go. Kazakh's new life on offense. Schneider, left elbow, goes left corner to Johnson. Back at left elbow to Julia Schneider now. Julia Schneider looking for somewhere to go. Kazakh's not moving much on offense here. Gets it left corner now to Bloker. Bloker 3, up and down and good. Nothing but net is Bloker.
8 quick points for Isabel Bloker there to tie the scoring lead for the game with Reagan Johnson, who most of Reagan Johnson's points came that first quarter.
Left elbow 3 by Van Overbeek. She answers Bloker's 3 with a 3 of her own. Kazakhs 30, the Rapids 34. Maybe that all the Kazakhs needed here was a little bit of Bloker magic, and the Kazakhs are within 4. Here come the Kazakhstan offense. Bierke, top of the key, gets it left elbow out to Bloker. Bloker left corner now to Schneider. Schneider back out top of the key to Bierke. Bierke left elbow now to Bloker. Bloker goes to Schneider. Schneider goes back to Schneider. Tries to go down low to Reagan Johnson. Errant pass stolen away by Van Overbeek, and here come the quarters in offense. Schmidt, Van Overbeek, top of the key 3. Up, down, and no good. And a foul called on, let me see here, I believe it was on Abby Schneider.
It would be on Reagan Johnson. No, you're correct. Win against Schneider.
Luckily, that's only Abby Schneider's first foul of the game.
Yes, so we're okay with where that landed, because she just doesn't have any fouls.
Van Overbeek basically had the ball top of the key, folks. She was going to pull it from 3. Didn't know there was Kazakhs behind her. Abby Schneider kind of came behind her, was trailing her, trying to tip the ball out of her hands, fouled her. So it's going to send Van Overbeek to the line, shoot 3 free throws here.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you maybe didn't even foul her, but it just the way that it looks when you're in transition and you're trailing that play, it appears to be a foul.
Both free throws by Van Overbeek is good so far. One more pending for the junior, the 5'2 guard, kind of the lead fiddle this year after playing second fiddle last year to Hansen of Dell Rapids. Third free throw by Van Overbeek is good as well. Kazakhs trail this thing 37-30.
And that's 6 quick points from Addie here in the second half to go with her 3 from the first half. She has a 9-point game going.
Reagan Johnson goes top of the key to Bierke, left corner now to Abby Schneider. Abby Schneider's 3 wide open, no good. Strong rebound by Reagan Johnson, layup up and no good. Tries to go back up to get it. And let's see here.
It appears that it's going to be an on the back by Reagan Johnson, but we'll see the official call here.
Good call there by Coach Vincent. He is correct. It's an over the back call by Reagan Johnson. Score 37-30, under 4 to go here in the third quarter. Kazakhs trailing. Into the game for the Kazakhs comes Kira Cruz and Jada Knudsen for Abby Schneider and Reagan Johnson. As you can tell, Jimmy Grannon wants to get these posts in and out, fresh legs.
Yeah, he's big and young right now.
Here come the Couriers. Schmidt. Kazakhs, like you said at the beginning of the first half, Kazakhs showing a man-to-man press look here, a real pressure basketball look. It does not matter to Van Overbeek. She hits the quick 2. Kazakhs 30, Couriers 39. Back up to a 9-point lead for the Couriers. Julia Schneider goes left elbow out to Bierke. Bierke top of the key to Julia Schneider. Top of the paint now to Cruz. Back at left elbow to Bierke. Bierke 3 up and good. Kazakhs answer. Kazakhs 33 now. Dell Rapids 39.
Third 3-pointer of the half for the Cossacks.
Here come the Couriers. Number 1, Schmidt trapped in the right corner. It's going to lead to a timeout from first-year head coach Justin Steckler of the Couriers. And this game is a good one. Kazakhs 33, Dell Rapids 39. This is B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout here live. Tomorrow, right now, your Lady Kazakhs are down to the Dell Rapids Couriers here at home in Volga, South Dakota, 39-33. Obviously, tomorrow, your Kazakh men to take on undefeated Dakota Valley at the Corn Palace in Mitchell. Game time is at 8:30. Number 3 Sioux Valley, number 1 Dakota Valley, going to be a good one here on B93 tomorrow night. But back to the action here, we got a good one as well. Lady Kazakhs trail 39-33. Bloker, right elbow 3 for the Kazakhs. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Cruz, layup up and good. Kira Cruz, the 8th grader, coming in big for some good valuable minutes here and some valuable points. Kazakhs 35, Dell Rapids 39.
That was the kind of 8th grader to 8th grader there. Isabel had the 3-pointer rim in and out, and 8th grader Kira Cruz stuck it back in.
Just like that, 11th grader for the Couriers comes back on the floor. Maggie Schmidt drives left lane, puts a little floater up and good. Kazakhs 35, Dell Rapids 41. Bloker, right corner 3 offline, no good. Rebound goes to Schmidt, and here come the Couriers on offense in a fast-moving third quarter.
Bloker definitely has the green light here in the third quarter.
Schmidt goes right corner to number 2 Van Overbeek. Tries to go down low. Stolen away by Bloker. It's 2-on-1. Bloker loses the ball. Tries to throw it down low. Missed opportunity there for the Kazakhs. They regain the basketball, though. Here comes Julia Schneider in the offense. Schneider left elbow goes top of the key to Bloker. Back out left corner to Schneider. Down low to Cruz, stolen away by Van Overbeek. Here comes the corners in offense. Van Overbeek kicks it out to number 4, Schmidt. Schmidt top of key to Van Overbeek. Left corner now to number 1, Schmidt. Schmidt drives in, kicks it out. Tries to go down low, right block to number 4, Schmidt. Schmidt goes through a cutting number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo's layup is good. Kazakhs 35, Dell Rapids 43.
Hilmo now has 12 points in the game.
Hilmo and Barnhart playing well, and even Van Overbeek, for some of the mishaps she's had, she's kind of been a good facilitator for this Quarry offense.
Van Overbeek, Schmidt, Hilmo, some of those gals maybe got a little rest when they accumulated some fouls in the first half, and maybe a little bit fresh-legged here in the third quarter for them.
Julia Schneider inbounds it to Kira Cruz. Kira Cruz's layup is up and no good. Kazakhs trail here by 8, 35-43. Coming down the other end of the floor here is Barnhart. She goes right lane layup, is up and no good there. I didn't see exactly what happened, but it's going to be a turnover.
Just couldn't quite get down to the ball. Was going to have a layup and slipped an extra step in there, and that one's going to come off the board.
Knudsen inbound to Schneider, and here come the Kazakhs here, trailing 35-43 under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Julia Schneider right elbow, hands out to Johnson. Johnson goes left elbow out to Abby Schneider. Pump fakes a 3, goes down low to Cruz. Cruz rips it away. Right elbow out to Julia Schneider. Skip pass left corner to Abby Schneider. Pump fakes a 3, nothing doing. Goes to Cruz, back up to Abby Schneider. Left corner 3 up and short, no good. Cossacks try to throw it back in. They go out of bounds zone. It's going to be Collier basketball.
Cossacks 13th turnover of the game.
Cossacks there, after a promising first quarter, it's been a lot more fight from this Collier girls team here throughout the rest of this game. The Colliers lead this thing 43-35 under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Here come the Colliers, Van Overbeek. Crossing the midcourt logo. Goes out left elbow now to number 44, Wincha. Back out right elbow to number 20, DeStigner. DeStigner goes back up top of key to Van Overbeek. Her 3 offline, no good. It's going to be going out of bounds there after a fight for the basketball with Dorn of the Colliers. She tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Sioux Valley basketball.
An update from Sioux City, Dakota Dunes area, Dakota Valley 55 and Tri-Valley 40.
Here come the Cossacks in offense here. 38 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bloker tries to go to Reagan Johnson, almost poked away. Reagan Johnson tries to go back up top. The key gets stolen away by DeStigner, and here come the Colliers. DeStigner goes right elbow down to Winja. Winja high, arcing 3, up and down and good. A lot of hang time on that 3. High arching shot. Kazakhs 35, Dell Rapids 46. Dell Rapids biggest lead of the game, 11. Here come the Kazakhs. Abby Schneider, chance to answer. 3-point to left elbow, offline, no good. Strong rebound by Kira Cruz. Layup no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Layup is good. Kira Cruz coming in big time. Kazakhs 37, Dell Rapids 46. 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Deep 3 by Dorn. Will she get it off? She won't. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with a lot of momentum here going into the fourth.
Yeah, it is. It's good to see that stick back and to give us a little energy, and we'll see now going into the fourth quarter if we can get things going.
This is B93.7, home of the Kazakhs. Back here on B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. This is Cash Clay alongside me, Coach Vincent. Your Lady Kazakhs kicking off the fourth quarter here. They trail 37-46, and it's going to be a turnover on the Lady Kazakhs. It'll be Collier basketball.
Yeah, going to be the 15th turnover of the half. I think Sioux Valley checking to see if that one got touched or not. 2 8th graders doing the scoring damage for Sioux Valley there in that third quarter. 8 points out of Isabel Bloker. She's got 8 for the game. 4 out of Kira Cruz for 12 of our 15 points. The other 3 came for Ashley Birkie, who has a 6-point game going. Reagan Johnson with 8. Most of those came in that first quarter for her. Abby Jensen has 6 right now. Jada Knudsen 4. And like we said, Kira Cruz with 4. Schmidt with 11 and Hilmo with 12 for this Dell Rapids team.
You got to say, Kira Cruz, I mean, it's not a huge scoring line, but kind of her coming out party tonight. She's played well. Here comes the constant offense. Julia Schneider, right block layup. Kind of not her style of basketball down low, but she hits it. Kazakhs cut this thing 46-39, under 8 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Sioux Valley picking up the intensity here and looking for some traps. And Steckler recognizing that and wants to talk about it.
It's going to be a timeout by Coach Dustin Steckler, first-year head coach for Dell Rapids. You know what that means, folks. We're going to take a timeout here on B93.7. Again, this is B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. Your Lady Kazakhs trail this thing 39-46, under 7 to go here in the Back here on B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network, this is Cash Glow alongside me, Coach Bill Vincent. Your Lady Kazakhs in a great one here to kick off your weekend. They trail 39-46, but this game's going to be an interesting end here. Both teams picking up the intensity. Here we go. Julia Schneider, top of the key. Looking for somewhere to go now, going back and forth, going to hand it off to Abby Schneider. Here goes left corner to Cruz, back out to Julia Schneider, left elbow. She goes left corner now to Bloker. Bloker, left elbow now to Julia Schneider. She's going to bring the ball top of the key, kick it out right elbow now to Abby Schneider. Right corner or perimeter or baseline to Reagan Johnson. Abby Schneider, right elbow. Going to be trapped there by the Dell Rapids. Tries to get the ball out, gets it stolen away by Barnhart of the Couriers, and here comes Overbeek and the Courier offense. Van Overbeek bringing the ball across the midcourt. Logo gets it poked away by Reagan Johnson. Active hands there of the junior Reagan Johnson.
Yeah, you like to see the active hands, and she only has 2 fouls. I think she can be very aggressive this fourth quarter here. Only three fouls as a team.
Usually Reagan Johnson here, she struggles with fouls early in the game because she's just so active. She's controlled herself tonight in a way while maintaining that intensity, and it's allowed her now. She's going to have a little more leeway here in the fourth quarter to get a little more aggressive. Kazakhs trail this thing, though, 39-46 as we have a meeting of the minds here at half court with the Zebras.
Maybe talking about shot clock at the time could it possibly be, since it was just a tip and the shot clock reset. Maybe a shot clock discussion here. I feel like a few seconds should be off that shot clock. Yes, they went down to 30 seconds with it instead of the 35. So I think just an inadvertent shot clock reset happened down there after the touch by Reagan Johnson.
Head coach Jamie Granum clapping his hands, encouraging his girls on. Can they get a stop here? Almost get a steal by Reagan Johnson. Couriers go down low to Hilmo. Trying to go down low, left block to number 34, Fiddicky. Layup's no good. A couple layups later by the Couriers miss. Rebound goes to Reagan Johnson. And then Reagan Johnson throws it away to Van Overbeek. And Reagan Johnson's going to also get the foul called on her, I believe. As we look here for the refs, it's going to be on Julia Schneider. It'll be her fourth personal foul. Something to monitor here, Coach Vincent. They went from that man. The Kazakhs went from a man-to-man look in the third quarter back to that 2-3 zone, I believe.
Kind of looking at out of a 1-2-2 at creating some traps and maybe getting a run out or two for Reagan Johnson to get the offense going.
Van Overbeek in the Couriers second life here on offense. They're trying to go down low.
There's the tip. Oh.
Here come the Couriers in offense. Van Overbeek left elbow 3 up and good. Not what you want to see if you're a Kazakh fan. The Kazakhs trail this thing by 10, 49-39. Abby Schneider right elbow goes right corner now to Bloker. Kazakhs, you do not want to panic here. Just get a good look. Bloker right elbow now. Goes back up top the key to Julia Schneider. Back out to Bloker right elbow. Bloker, typically something she take a green line on. Tries to go down low to Reagan Johnson and draws a foul on number 34, Fiddicky, trying to poke that ball away because it goes over the back of Johnson, hits her, foul called. That'll be the Couriers' only second team foul of the quarter compared to the Kazakhs' 4 team fouls they have. Julia Schneider inbound right below the Courier basket. Schneider inbounds it to Bloker, right corner 3 up, and let's see here, gets the front and goal, and good. Isabel Bloker, a big-time shot there by the 8th grader. Kazakhs 42, Rapids 39.
Isabel with 11 points in this game all the second half.
Back to the other floor, though. Kazakhs got to get a stop here. Number 10, Barnhart goes left block, layup up and good. Kazakhs almost get the ball poked away. Bloker, right corner 3, pick and pop, layup, or shot, no up and no good. Rebound goes to Bjerke. Bjerke kicks out to Reagan Johnson, left corner, hands out to Bjerke. Bjerke goes left elbow now to Schneider. Julia Schneider, right elbow now, goes down low to Bjerke. Bjerke thinks about going down to the left block to Johnson, decides against it, goes back out to Julia Schneider, right elbow 3 up, and good! Julia Schneider for 3, Kazakhs 45, Dell Rapids 51. Energy's getting back into this building. Here we go. Here come the Couriers on offense. Van Overbeek kicks it out to number 44, Winja, goes left corner to number 34.
Turnover.
Fiddicky walked there. It's going to be turnover forced. Kazakhs have all the momentum right now. Can they take advantage of it? They're down 51-45 after 1 point being down by 11 plus.
Julia Schneider maybe with the hot hand. She's got 5 points already in this fourth quarter.
Let's see how the Kazakhs react to take advantage of this. They're right elbow now. Julia Schneider goes down to Bjerke. Bjerke gets it out to Abby Schneider. Pokes it to Reagan Johnson. Left block layup. Good. Kazakhs 47. Couriers 51. How do the Couriers respond here? They almost lose the ball.
Momentum is swung.
Let's see here. It was a scrap of the ball between 4 or 5 players there. It's going to be a jump ball force for Reagan Johnson. It'll be Courier basketball there, but good fight here by this Kazakh D. The Kazakh fans and the team has come alive. This is the closest the game has been since the beginning of the third quarter, I believe.
Yeah, let's get another tie-up. The next one would be in our favor. Oh,
Van Overbeek picks the ball up, kicks it out to Winja. Winja, top of the logo, kicks it out to Van Overbeek. Right elbow three by Van Overbeek, up and no good, almost an air ball. Kazakh's rebound goes to Abby Schneider, and here come the Kazakhs. Julia Schneider left elbow. Skip pass other end of the court to Bloker. Bloker goes back to Abby Schneider, back to Bloker, right elbow three, up and no good. Rebound goes to Julia Schneider, layup back up, no good. Foul called. Schneider's at the line, a chance to pull this game within three. Julia Schneider has had a couple points down low tonight, and they've been valuable ones. Kazakh showing some fight here. Can they pull this game back within striking distance?
Momentum swinging our way, and now you hope that you get a little help from the hometown student section and that the Cossack Crazies start to get into this game a little bit.
First free throw by Julia Schneider is up and good. Makes this game 48-51 with one more pending free throw here from the sophomore Julia Schneider. Second free throw here by Schneider is up and gets the front roll good. Kazakhs 49 now, Dell Rapids 51. We got a good one.
Steckler wants to talk about it.
And rightfully so, after a quarter, our last couple minutes have been all Kazakhs going on a torrent of scoring here to bring this game within two. This is back here on B93.7, home of the Kazakh Sports Network. We've got a host of Kazakh Crazy youth up here to support these girls, Kazakhs here, as we sit down here close to the end of this game. Kazakhs trail 49-51. Here come the quarters on offense. Van Overbeek drives right lane. Excuse me, not Van Overbeek. Hilmo drives right lane.
That should be Sioux Valley's ball.
Misses the little floater. Ball is loose. It was tied up between a couple of Kazakh players and Courier players. It's jump ball. It'll be Sioux Valley basketball, as Coach Vincent correctly said. So it's going to be a chance here for the Kazakhs to potentially take the lead with a three-point bucket, but at least tie the game down by two.
Coach Granum and the Lady Cossacks have just really amped it up defensively. They're all over the court in passing lanes, getting some traps, and picking up the tempo of the game, and you see Dell Rapids kind of playing into that and rushing to take the shots.
Julia Schneider, right elbow, goes right corner now to Bloker. Courier's in that zone here, giving the Kazakhs a chance to get some open looks here if they skip the ball well. Bjerke right corner. Kazakh or Courier fan all over her. It's gonna force Coach Grammy Graham to take a timeout here to save that 5-second call. We're not gonna go to timeout though, because who needs a timeout? We got a bunch of Kazakh crazy. Can the Kazakhs take over the fourth quarter and pull out a win? Here we go. Reagan Johnson right elbow goes top of key to Bloker. Bloker has a chance at a deep three, looks past it, kicks it down low to Reagan Johnson. She goes left corner to Julia Schneider. Back out top of the key to Bjerke. Bjerke calling out orders like a general. Looking for someone to go.
5 on the clock.
Bloker, top of the key, step back three, no pump fakes, going to hand it off to Bjerke. Bloker, a 8th grade mistake there, picked up her feet, tried going. It's mind before basketball there.
Just the 17th turnover for the Cossacks, and that one just you're kind of stuck. You know, the ball ends up in your lap with not much time left on the shot clock.
Kazakhs trail by 2 though, nonetheless. Here we go. Courier's basketball here. Van Overbeek top of the key, goes left elbow now to number 44, Winja. Winja goes left elbow now. High arcing three, offline, no good, gets stuck.
And I believe Dell Rapids will get that ball, then it would be called a jump ball, and they'll get the ball and it'll probably be placed down on the baseline.
We're looking for somebody who can get the ball there. Their refs are looking around. No one's got the hops down there to go get it. If Bill Vince was down there, he would get it.
And Mr. Ortman, Paul Ortman's down there looking in the corner, kind of at the old ball cage, looking for something that might be able to help him out here. I'm not sure if we've got a student that can race out there and get that one tipped off for us.
The ball just fell out by itself.
Fell out. Oh, I thought maybe Lars reached up there and jumped up there and got some springs and went and got that one down, one of the officials, and all of a sudden I saw it in his hands.
Here we go. Dell Rapids basketball, like Coach Vincent said, shot clock is reset at 35.
There we go. Go get that.
Ball's thrown back behind the court. It's not going to be an over and back, though. And here come the Couriers on offense. Bloker guarding her, kicks it out to Winja. Couriers get the ball here. Reset the offense here. 25 seconds to the shot clock. Here we go. Down low is number 12, Hilmo. Hilmo goes right corner to Schmidt. Schmidt drives baseline. Tries to bounce it out to Winja, left elbow. She pump fakes, goes top of key to Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek goes right corner now to number 1, Schmidt. Schmidt tries to go down low to Hilmo. Hilmo, jab step, kind of a power dribble, drives through there against Bjerke. Tries to go up, gets fouled by Bjerke. So it's going to send Hilmo to the line for some big free throws here for the Couriers.
Bjerke's 3rd foul of the ball game. The Cossacks 5th as a team. Dell Rapids just a real panicky possession there. So they're kind of bailed out by getting a trip to the foul line here.
Hilmo's first free throw, good. Couriers, for how young and new brand of basketball they have with the new coaches, have shot the ball well at the free throw line.
Yes, only their 4th point of this quarter. They had the early 3 ball that took the lead to 10 or 11, and this is the first point they've mustered up since that time.
Hillmo's second free throw is up and good. He makes the score now 53-49. Kazakhs here as we get tipped down far to the end of this game, under 2 to go in this game. We're going to have a good finish here from the Kazakhs center. Julia Schneider, top of the key. Goes down low to Reagan Johnson. Reagan Johnson goes back at left elbow to Bjerke. Bjerke 3, critical one. Bang! Ashley Bjerke, a big 3. Kazakhs down 1, 53-52. And a turnover force by the Kazakhs. And like Coach Vincent said, has re-energized this crowd as you can hear them.
Here come the crazies, you know, and it's a 15-point quarter already here for Sioux Valley.
Kazakhs playing well in this 4th quarter. And the middle parts of the sandwich have been all quarters, but this bread, the 1st and the 4th quarter, have been all Kazakhs. Under 2 to go here in this game. Kazakhs trail 1, 53-52. Bloker, right elbow 3, set play. Bang! Bloker 3, Kazakhs take the lead. 55-43. Kazakhs re-energized, crowd re-energized. Let's get into this thing.
Almost another turnover there. Looked like maybe a possible slip of the pivot foot.
Barnhart goes right elbow to Winja. Winja goes right corner to Hilma. Hilma back out top of the key to Barnhart. Barnhart left elbow to number 2, Van Overbeek. Ball's going to roll out of bounds and tipped out of bounds by the Couriers. Turnover, Kazakh basketball. Right now, Coach Vincent, it's all Kazakhs, and Coach Dustin Steckler of the Couriers wants a timeout. He's going to get one.
Yeah, he's only going to have 1 to work with the remainder of the way, the last minute 36. And Isabel Bloker with that last 3. Now she's at 14 points for the game. I believe the Kazakhs have an 18-point quarter going here in the 4th.
Great one here.
A long, good possession. Good possession would be okay here. We'll see if Dell Rapids sticks with their 2-3 zone, and we could be very patient and take the shot of our choice.
Let's see what happens. Julia Schneider running the point.
Man to man.
Shot clock down to 28 seconds. Kicks it out right elbow out to Abby Schneider. She catches kick it down low to Reagan Johnson. Ball was tipped. Here come the Couriers. Van Overbeek. Right lane layup up and no good. Kind of hustle that layup. Hilmo gets the layup. Gets the rebound. Put it back up. We're tied at 55 apiece. Don't even think about moving for a potty break. We got a tie game.
Great adjustment during that timeout there by Coach Steckler, going man-to-man and getting the turnover and the breakout layup.
We're tied up at 55 apiece. Here come the Kazakhs on offense. Under a minute to go in this game. Tie ball game. Bjerke. Top key to Abby Schneider. Back up to Bjerke. Shot clock down to 15 seconds and counting. Bjerke trying to hand it off to cutting Julia Schneider. Layup up, down, gone. Great pass out by Bjerke. Great cut by Schneider. Kazakhs retake the lead, 57-55. Here come the Couriers panicking here as the Kazakhs turn up the heat. Full court pressure. Here comes Hilmo and the Couriers. Left elbow to Van Overbeek. Goes left corner to Winja. She's a three-point shooter. Three-point, that's good. Dell Rapids retakes the lead, 58-57. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. Julia Schneider running the offense. 2 timeouts left for Coach Grantham.
Coach, the Kazakhs are going to look for something back door here, I believe. Maybe Reagan Johnson on the back cut.
Abby Schneider right elbow kicks top of key to Bjerke. 3, no good. Rebound Schneider, layup no good. That's not to Bjerke, mid-range J. Up, down, bang, 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 bang. Timeout, Steckler, Kazakhs. Hustle possession, retake the lead after a big shot by Bjerke goes in. A couple of misses there by Schneider. Bjerke, right position, right time, mid-range J. Kazakhs have a warning long 7 seconds. Kazakhs lead 59-58. Dell Rapids on the ball.
Sioux Valley in man-to-man with Jada Knutson over the ball.
Here we go. Van Overbeek, trap right corner, going to be fouled called.
Doesn't hurt. The Cossacks had 1 team foul to give. Now I'm guessing that they'll play clean from here.
Bloker fouled it. It'll be her 3rd foul. So now the Cossacks, or the Couriers under 5 seconds now to go.
The Cossacks are now deciding to back Jada Knutson up. They were using her length over the ball initially.
Van Overbeek to bring the ball to the floor for the Couriers. 4 seconds left. 3, midcourt logo. 2, 1, down low. Too late. Not going to get a shot off.
That's after the horn.
Momentous win for Coach Grant and these Lady Cossacks. Couriers had a shot there. Couldn't get the shot off. What a win for your Lady Cossacks. Battling. A game that was back and forth, momentum after momentum after momentum shift. All Couriers middle of the game. Cossacks at the end managed to fight it out.
59-58, your
exciting girls basketball games you'll ever see. Joining us now here for the post-game show, we got Jada Knutson and Ashley Bjerke, the game winner. Ashley, how you feeling?
Good. I mean, it feels good to win, I guess, again. I don't know.
Let's turn over. We got Mr. Brandewald here. He wants to record us. This is for you guys. So Ashley, 7-3. let's just start with the 3 losses you guys had back to back. Gut-wrenching losses, real tough ones, not fun ones, kind of a punch in the face kind of loss. After that final loss, you guys went up to Chester on Tuesday, won there. Take us through kind of what was your mindset after that Chester win. You know, you lose 3 games in a row, you win 1 against a Chester team that wasn't bad, but you know what I mean, you have to really play not so hot to beat them. Going into tonight's game, you know it was going to be a little tougher challenge, and obviously Dell Rapids gave everything they had. Take us through kind of what the message was this week from Coach Granum after that Chester game.
Basically just to really work hard, and they always go to the glass, so we have to go to the glass and rebound, I guess, a lot, and we just really worked on like our zone offense and stuff because we knew they were going to play zone, so that's pretty much all we did in practice.
I gotcha. So tonight's game, what was the message from Coach Granum in the pregame in the locker room? Because obviously you guys have had it's been a season of waves and highs and lows, and what a good season, 7-3, and we got the selfie girls, the water girls up here coming to join us as well. What was the message before the game by Coach Granum?
Well, he started this thing that said they really go to the glass hard, so we really needed to rebound, and in the first half it really wasn't, we didn't rebound the best, but then the second half I feel like we came back and rebounded better, and we just like responded better, and we weren't used to, I don't know how hard they go to the glass, I guess.
Well, this might be one of the most important ones of the season. I know Coach Vincent was saying, and I echoed his statement, he said this is going to be when you look back on it in like 2 months, 3 months, and you'd be like, dang, that was a game-changing win, or season-changing win, because you guys have been punched in the mouth before this season, and obviously it's tough to respond. I mean, it takes a tough person to respond, and at some point you didn't respond earlier, it's being honest. Tonight you guys were really punched in the mouth. After a great first quarter, second and third quarters, you guys were kind of reeling. Couldn't get much thing going. There's some turnover issues, and you guys were at one point down like 12 or 13 points. During that point in time where Dell Rapids was all Dell Rapids core momentum, what was the message from Coach Cranham in that timeout to you guys?
He just said, you know, we got to work hard and get after it, and he said the shots will fall in the second quarter since they didn't, I guess, as very much in the first quarter, the first half, so it went better in the second half.
Well, you know, and typically throughout the year when you guys get down that much, you would really, I know Coach Graham probably would echo the sentiment, you're going to learn a lot about who you guys were in this game tonight. You're going to see really what you guys are made of down that much at home after a great first quarter. How do you guys respond? You guys obviously responded in a big way. You battled back. That fourth quarter was a lot of fun. I know at timeouts, when we go off there, Coach Vincent was jacked. He was punching me. He was super excited. You guys managed to find a way to get back into this thing. Obviously, the hot shooting of Isabel Bloker, but also the hot shooting of you as well. You had a great fourth quarter. Last second possession here, you guys are down by, I believe it was 1. You get the ball, a chance to win the game. It was like 12 seconds left. Take us through that whole play. Who was the play designed for, and how did the ball get up in your hands?
Well, it's a play, I guess, and it's for, like, there's a couple different looks in it, but I guess last game I kind of got yelled at for not shooting it on the top. So I knew I was going to get it, and I was going to be open, so I tried the 3, and then it kind of rattled out, and then Abby got the rebound. And then Abby put it up, and she didn't make it. And then I just remember standing at the free throw line, I guess, and then Abby was just looking at me, and she just tossed the ball.
To you.
And then I just shot it, and I.
Well, you missed that top of the key 3, and me and Bill were like, oh no. And then Abby battled back up the rebound. She had a couple of good looks, missed them, and we were just like, oh no. So I was getting caught up watching the game, not doing a good enough job by playing it. And then you kind of walked down to the free throw line. Did you ever imagine you get a shot to win the game from there?
No, I guess so? Not really.
The ball kind of ended in your hands. What was going through your mind when you got the ball? Did you know, hey, I'm going to shoot it if I get it, or were you going to pass it off? I
honestly just thought this is just a free throw. You shot a lot of free throws, just put it in, and I just put it in, I guess.
When did you know it was going to go in? Was it right when you got the ball? Did you know it was going to go in?
Right when Abby tossed me the ball. I knew before I even had it. It was going in.
Oh, you were going to make that shot.
Yeah.
That's that mama mentality from Ashley Bierke. Big win for you guys. You guys play again on Tuesday. I believe it's going to be at DeSmet, as I pull the roster, pull the schedule. At DeSmet on Tuesday, and then the Big East tournament you host on the first game next week. What's your message to Cossack fans for the next couple games?
We just got to come out and work hard, and hopefully we'll get some wins.
Good deal. Well, hey, tonight's a big win. Go home and celebrate 59-58. We'll see you tomorrow night at the Corn Palace. Good job, Ashley. Jada? You can throw that mic on and we can rock and roll. Jada Knudsen, the 8th grader. I don't want to say big man because that's what you call big woman. She is a 6-foot freshman, not 8th grader freshman. There's so many you young girls. Never know if you guys are freshmen or sophomores. And Coach Vincent and I were talking about you before the game. We're talking about girls to kind of highlight who we're impressed with, and we were really impressed with you in the JV game. And you're somebody that's really had a great year. You've started off well, you've played well, you're a battler, you got active hands, you play aggressive, and I know that's something that a lot of the coaches have been impressed with. We got one of the selfie girls here. Don't smile, don't cheese too much. But you've continually been a spark plug off the bench, and I think if it wasn't for the senior leadership of Abby Schneider, you might be in a different position. I know you're a very valuable part of the rotation, as Coach Granham has mentioned to me before. Do you feel pressure, being a freshman playing a lot of varsity minutes?
Last year helped a lot with my confidence, and this year it just feels like the pressure has been taken off because I got that first year for this year. So yeah, I still feel pressure, but last year really helped a lot.
Pressure is good. Being nervous, there's a certain amount of nervousness that's good. That means you care. But when it consumes you, that's when it gets bad. Going into the game tonight, obviously you guys, like I said, been an up and down season. Start out 5-0, lose 3 in a row, 3 really tough losses that were just gut-wrenching ones. It wasn't just losses; it was kind of a punch-in-the-face losses. And I remember making the comment to Jamie after that loss against Citizen on a weekend. I said, when we get back from this break in the weekend, you're going to really find out a lot about who this team is and what they're made of. Because a lot of girls, a lot of people in general wouldn't respond to. I mean, you get punched in the face that much, you just kind of say, okay, let's just ride out the season. You guys didn't. You guys came back, went to Chester on the road against a team that's obviously kind of inferior to you guys, but still battled. They battled their tails off. You guys beat them pretty handily. Coming into tonight's game against Dell Rapids, a team that's obviously having a tougher season, but they're scrappy. Before the game, Coach Graham told me these girls are going to fight. Dell Rapids is going to be a fighting team. We got to be ready. You guys came out fast, kind of went into cruise control second and third quarters, and then fourth quarter came alive. What changed in between the third and fourth quarter?
I think it was just that we didn't have the greatest third quarter, and fourth quarter we just came out and we really wanted to get this win, and I'm really happy we got it.
Killer mentality. You guys did get the win. You were on the court for that game-winning shot, correct? Or were you on the bench? I'm trying to remember. I forget who was on the court. Well, you were on the bench. You came in for defense.
Yeah, I came in for defense.
That last 6 seconds.
Yeah.
You came in for defense. I don't know where Coach Granham went here. Did you know from the bench when that shot was up by Bjerke, did you know it was going to go in? Be honest here.
No,
You didn't know if it was going to go in?
No, everyone kept shooting and shooting, and the time was ticking down. I was like, oh my gosh, who's going to make it?
Are they going to put this in? Yeah. And Bjerke's shot went in. And I'm interested to see how the Cal sounds, because me and Bill were both trying to talk. It was just crazy. Like, we were both really jacked. Coach Vincent, man, he's the boys coach. He loves coming doing this color up here, and we had a lot of fun talking girls hoops and talking your guys' team, and a game that was really, we found out a lot about who you guys are, and it was a great night for you guys. Any last words you want to give to Kazakh fans?
Thanks for coming to the game, and thanks for tuning in on the radio.
Definitely, and on NFHS, it's the live stream is also listening to this right now. You guys are back in action Tuesday at DeSmet, in DeSmet. I don't know if I'm going to be there. I might be in Miami. We're going to find out here tomorrow or Sunday. But regardless, though, we're rocking and rolling. You guys have moved to 7-3. Tomorrow night, you're going to see you at the Corn Palace for a big match between number 1 Dakota Valley and number 3 Sioux Valley boys basketball there. A chance for the Sioux Valley men's team to move to 13-0. Hey, Jada, great game. Congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thank you.
No problem. We're going to see if Jamie Graham is up here. I don't believe he is. That means we're going to get to the end of our broadcast here. He is not, so that means we're out of here. Mr. Vanderwall, Mr. Preston Vanderwall, shout out to the best media video guy in the country. We're out of here. Kaz just win a big one here. Game-winning shot by Bjerke to send this game in the Kazakhs' favor. Mark my words, folks, this game's going to go down as the game that changes the course of the Sioux Valley women's Kazakh basketball season. Kazakhs win 59-58. This is B93.7 home in the Kazakh Sports Network. This is Cash Clare. Back tomorrow live from the Corn Palace. Game tips off at 8:30. Pre-game starts starting at 8:15. For now, they'll have a great night. Drive safe. And as always, go Kazakhs.